Business English vocabulary. Examples 14. Mastering Business English by Tracey, Simon.
First up, follow your gut. What's that about?
It means trusting your intuition, right? Your instincts, even if you don't have, concrete proof for a decision.
Yeah, it's that feeling. Sometimes experience just tells you something.
Exactly. It's often based on years of seeing patterns, even if you can't articulate it perfectly. Especially useful when things are moving fast or data's, incomplete.
Right, like maybe a hiring manager says, well, the resumes were all good, but I followed my gut on Sarah. Her energy felt right.
Mm-hmm. Or think about a startup founder. They might say, market data was iffy, but my gut said pivot to this niche market.
Okay, next. Foot in the door. This one's pretty common.
Ah, yes. Getting that first small chance, a little opportunity.
That hopefully leads to something bigger.
Precisely. But it's not just getting in, is it? It's what you do after you get that foot in. You got to leverage it.
Good point. So an example could be an intern thinking, okay, this internship, that's my foot in the door. Now I need to impress them for a full-time offer.
Sure. Or maybe a small company takes a small, maybe even low-paying project just to get their foot in the door with a big client, hoping for more work later.
All right, let's talk money. Foot the bill.
Simple enough. It just means paying for something, right? Bearing the cost.
Yep. Covering the expense. It sounds informal, but you hear it in surprisingly formal settings.
That's true. It kind of smooths over who's financially responsible.
Like a company might tell its employees, go to the conference. Don't worry. The company will foot the bill.
Or maybe a team lead treats everyone to dinner after a big win and says, my treat, I'll foot the bill.
Okay. Shifting from immediate costs to commitment for the long haul.
This one implies duration, sticking with something for a long time.
And understanding it won't be easy, right? There will be challenges.
Definitely. It signals resilience, a strategic view beyond just quick wins. Some things just take sustained effort.
So you might hear a CEO say, building a sustainable business model isn't quick, but we are absolutely in this for the long haul.
Mm-hmm. Or a research team on a tough project might say, look, this is complex, it'll take time, but we're committed for the long haul.
And sometimes on that long haul, you hit a fork in the road.
Ah, the critical decision point where you have to choose one path or another.
And the choice really matters. It has big consequences.
Exactly. It's not just any choice. It's pivotal. It demands real strategic thought.
Like maybe a marketing team is at a fork in the road. Do we go all in on digital ads or split with traditional media? Big implications either way.
Or personally, someone might be at a career fork in the road. Take the promotion here or jump to a new company.
And when you're at that fork, maybe you remember, fortune favors the bold.
Right. The idea that taking risks often leads to success. Be audacious.
Yeah, step up and take a chance.
But, it's usually about calculated risks, not just being reckless.
Good distinction.
Yeah.
So a startup might launch something really innovative, maybe unproven, thinking fortune favors the mold, let's shake things up.
Or an investor makes a bold move into a new market, hoping that risk pays off big. Fortune favors the bold.
Okay, so you've made your bold decision. Now it's full steam ahead.
Maximum effort, maximum energy, go, go, go.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, it implies decisiveness. After the choice is made, everyone pushes hard in that direction. All resources focused.
Like a project manager saying, all right, team, we got approval, budget set, it's full steam ahead on the launch.
Or a company, after getting funding, announces, we're going full steam ahead on our expansion plans.
But, sometimes things aren't quite right. That's when you hear about funny business.
Yeah, this means something suspicious, dishonest, maybe even illegal.
Deceitful stuff.
And what's interesting is, it sounds kind of light, funny business, but in a work context, it's actually a really serious accusation.
Right. It implies potential fraud or major ethical issues, not just playing around.
So you might hear, the auditors found some funny business in the accounts, and now there's an investigation.
Or, we stopped using that supplier because there was some funny business with their invoicing.
Well, when it's time to stop the chatter and focus, we get down to business.
Yep. Shift gears, stop the small talk, start the real work.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
Exactly. Moving to the core agenda, the negotiations, the problem solving.
So after coffee and catching up, the boss might say, okay, everyone, let's get down to business and tackle these reports.
Or at the start of talks, pleasantries aside, It's time to get down to business on the contract terms.
And to actually start that business, you often need to get the green light. The approval, the go-ahead, permission to proceed.
It's crucial, right? It unlocks the resources or lets you move to the next step.
Absolutely. It turns plans into action.
Like, great news, we finally got the green light from management to hire those extra developers.
Or the startup pitched investors and got the green light for seed funding.
And finally, after learning all these new things, hopefully you'll get the hang of it.
Meaning you become familiar, you understand how to do something after trying it out.
You figure it out with practice.
Right. It implies there's a learning curve. Maybe it's tough at first, but you'll eventually get comfortable. Very relevant for, say, new software or a new role.
So a new hire might say, wow, this database is complex, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Or maybe a manager trying a new approach reflects, it took a while, but I'm getting the hang of delegating more now.
Wow, okay, that was a